Hey, Jeff, do you know what type of podcast we are?
Well, we're not a history podcast.
That's correct. We're a comedy podcast. So any jokes, skits, or anything else we say is not reflective of our organizations, businesses, or any sponsors that we're associated with, even charities. So remind yourself, if you're offended, it's okay. It's just a joke.
Comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote the
All
scripts.
right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 563. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Jim. Brian.
Blackbot. So yeah, we're all here this week.
Yeah, we're all here. It's a full studio.
That's right. So yeah, welcome everybody.
I didn't like that. I thought I'd try to be like Blake there.
Yeah.
Brian.
Did it work?
No, I
No.
don't. I just it doesn't feel good.
I'm
Where's the
Blakebot.
flow?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, Blakebot's here this week, filling in for Blake. So if we have any questions, we just ask Blakebot. So that's good. But yeah, welcome everybody. T-minus 2 weeks now for the Cincinnati Comic Expo, October 18th through the 20th.
Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah. Get your tickets now. Yeah, at CincinnatiComicExpo.com, up in the Sharonville Convention Center. So come see us. We'll be in the panel room all weekend. And 6 o'clock Friday night, 6 o'clock Saturday night, come to the panel room. We're hosting Family Feud, Jeopardy, and trivia, general trivia. So cut down Jeopardy this year from the Video Game Expo. Instead of 5 categories, I think we're down to 4. We're just keeping it a little bit shorter.
I heard there was a rumor it's going to be strip Jeopardy.
That is not correct.
First thing I lose is my pants.
That is not correct. That would be across the street at the bar, the brewery. What is that?
Third Eye.
Third Eye. There you go. Blind.
Best brewery in the country.
Is it?
That's what it won at one of the beer awards.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm planning on going over after one of the days just because I've never tried it before. So, but yeah, get your tickets now. We can finally announce the schedule. That we'll have for Friday night is at 4 o'clock. We'll have a Disney panel for Peter Pan.
Okay.
I'll be hosting that. 5 o'clock is great. I guess I should have probably brought this up, huh? Should have brought my schedule up. Who do we got Friday at 5 o'clock?
I don't know. You haven't given any of us a schedule yet.
Yeah, I did. I put it on our Facebook or on our instant message thing.
He did send it. I didn't click it.
No.
I assumed it was spam.
Well, it wants to download something onto your phone when you do click on it, so...
I marked it as suspicious.
Let me get that for you here, people.
I didn't really have to change because the 6 o'clock on Friday night changed.
Yes.
So...
Mira Severino
It's
will
now
be
11 o'clock is leading off Saturday.
Yes, that'll be 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock will be Jason Isaacs on Saturday. 1 o'clock is Ming Na Wen. 2 o'clock is, I believe, the X-Men. Yes.
X-Men panel, yeah.
Classic
X-Men 97.
Yes. Oh, I guess you could root for put the new theme song on the top 5 today.
Isn't it the same theme song?
Well, it's in 2000s, though.
Let's see here.
And then 4 o'clock, or 3 o'clock is Ron Perlman.
2 o'clock is Ron Perlman.
2 o'clock, Ron Perlman. 3 o'clock is X-Men.
X-Men
I'm sorry.
97 Classic.
We had to switch that, that's right.
4 o'clock is the Katie Sackhoff, Emily Swallow, Simon Cassiandiez.
Yes, from
Cassiandiez.
Oh,
The
from
Mandalorian. We got the Mandalorians.
And then we finished Saturday off at 5 with Peter Weller.
okay,
And then
trivia,
Sunday,
then trivia and Family
6,
Feud.
Yep, 6 o'clock trivia, Family Feud.
let's see, Sunday at 11, we start off with David Wenham and John Rhys Davies.
You excited about that one?
I'm excited about that one. I can talk some Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. They're also doing a photo together too.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
It'd be better if they had Boromir with
Faramir.
Totally.
Faramir. Yes.
Totally.
But I imagine Sean Bean isn't really...
He's dead.
No.
No, it's just every character.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I mean, he's probably not cheap.
Sean Bean? I think
Yeah.
he actually came to the expo one year. I think we had him. Oh, that might have been 2020 when it was canceled.
I thought
Yeah.
it was canceled.
Yeah.
His was...
Yeah.
Who else you got?
12 o'clock, we got the X-Men 97 New.
The one that
Panel.
just came out. Yep.
1 o'clock, we have Kevin Eastman.
Excited about that one.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You're doing that one, right?
Yeah.
That's. I thought it was more appropriate that you do that since you actually read the comics.
Yeah, we do a good job with, not to toot our own horn, but I think we do a good job figuring out whose strength each one does.
Has
Yeah.
Jason really read the comics? I mean, his favorite turtle is Leonardo.
Donatello is actually my favorite.
Oh, good. Then he's read the comics.
Okay.
I like Donatello.
Donatello was my favorite.
I did too. I like his bow staff. And I just read Ronin, the last Ronin.
Did Eastman do that?
Yeah. Very well done. I read that. I got it for Christmas last year. I finished it probably like within a month.
I think that's one I got for my birthday.
Ronin?
I think so. I think that's the one.
It's really good.
I think so. It was.
It's a lot. It's more like his original one, like his original 1984 comic, like
Well,
more bloody and like
It's less away from the cartoon that
Yes.
they
Yeah.
based the.
characters. Yeah. Sorry, what else we got, Brian?
And then lastly, on Sunday, wrapping up the weekend, we have Oded Fair
Yep,
at
from the
2
Mummy.
o'clock.
Brad's on that one, and then we do have the cosplay fashion show contest at 3 o'clock on Sunday. So we also have a cosplay parade on Friday night at 7, I think. Yes, because we're open until 8 o'clock on that day. So that's next week. So there you go, everybody. And come see us. We'll be in the panel rooms. Come say hi to us. Dr. Dana will be there
On Friday.
Friday. Best.
Probably not Saturday or Sunday.
Which is a shame because she's awesome.
Stupid work.
Yeah,
Best.
work gets in the way of everything. Speaking of Dr. Dana,
Best
thought-
line manager in the
I
business.
thought she was quitting that job.
we're in the process of that.
Okay.
We're working on that. We'll know more tomorrow.
Okay.
So when you listen to this, you'll know as much as I do.
Okay.
She sent along a little bribe for
What
us.
the heck is that?
We got the Hostess Meltamores mini cakes with chocolate creamy caramel filling.
That's not the Halloween ones, is it?
No, these are new from Hostess.
These are the
Oh
ones.
my
These are the
goodness.
ones you can. I had the chocolate ones.
Yeah.
The chocolate lava cake ones.
Oh my gosh.
And
Those look amazing.
you can microwave them for like 10 seconds.
to make them hot and warm. And, Oh.
A gooey center.
Gooey
Oh.
center.
You're a gooey center.
Your mom's
That
a gooey
has a
center.
title.
Hey, that's Jim's mom you're talking about.
I'm sorry, Jim. Yeah, so
Thank you, Dr. Dana.
yeah, we're getting down to it, so she's got to get some bribes in.
Floppy Awards are right around the corner in December, so get ready. Canadians of the Year.
Somebody text Scab Jeff, let him know he's got to do something if he wants to win one.
Yeah. Good news is we actually have...
Maybe by doing nothing he'll actually win one.
Maybe by voting for himself, he could win one.
I mean,
You would think.
you would think.
So, Brian, how are those
The big chewy nerds.
big chewy nerds?
That
The big chewy nerds are almost better than the Jolly Rancher gummies.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Those are my youngest son's favorite candy lately.
I've never had these.
Yeah, he every time we go to he goes to get candy, that's what he picks.
So you're saying we need to hide these when we leave?
Yes.
If they make it that long.
Those are pretty good though.
Okay.
Wait. Sorry. Not these. These are the big chewy nerds.
Yeah, the gummy clusters.
The clusters is his favorite.
We definitely have to hide those in.
Yeah. What is this? Big chewy nerds. Let me try some of this. Oh, jeez.
They're big and they're chewy.
Yeah.
And they're Jason.
They kind of look like alien spores a little bit, like with the texture in that. Different colors in that. Okay.
I did see. I was told we probably already tried these. I just didn't remember, and it says new on the box. But I got some Pop-Tarts of chocolate chip pancakes.
Chocolatey.
Chocolatey chip pancakes. Oh, so it's not real chocolate.
Pop-Tart.
just chocolate flavor.
Correct.
It's probably Nutella.
Oh, I can't do Nutella.
You're crazy. Nutella's great.
Nutella's amazing.
When I make breakfast for my daughter, she loves Nutella, and I can't do it. Like, I do it, but I hate it.
And the problem is you can't buy like off-brand Nutella.
It doesn't taste as good.
The consistency is wrong. Mm-hmm. Like I bought some, it's basically Nutella. If you refrigerated it, it was too solid, but if you let it sit out, it was too runny. I'm like, how do you screw up spread? One or the other, but no. So
unlike peanut butter, which is better in the fridge.
No, peanut butter's terrible in the fridge.
Terrible.
If you have organic peanut butter, which you don't, but you can put that in the fridge.
We've had organic peanut butter, and then I've gone to the grocery store the last couple times, and I'm like, we're just getting regular peanut butter. Not a big fan of the organic.
What you don't put in the fridge then.
What you have to get is speculoos or cookie butter.
Cookie butter's good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I've never had that.
I think I like peanut butter better, though.
I think cookie butter is, it's a lot sweeter.
That is true.
Welcome to Butter Talk.
I mean, cookie butter is more like, it'd be similar to the Nutella, the hazelnut spread.
Okay.
But
if anybody wants to try one of these,
A chocolatey chip.
chocolatey chip pancake,
I'll take half.
okay, cut it in half and see if Jim wants the other half. Brian, would you like some?
I would very much like
So
half. Thank you.
it's an interesting look. It's like it's beige, and then like a pancake, and then like there's little like tiny chocolate chips on top. It looks like.
yep, these are the
like
same chocolate chips used in Cookie Crisp, is my guess.
So it looks like a chocolate chip pancake.
A little bit.
So they've named it accurately.
What do you think about it?
You can taste maple, so they're putting the maple syrupy taste in there.
Tastes like a chocolate chip
Tastes like
pancake.
pancake.
Yeah.
I'm not actually really getting much of the chocolatey part from it.
Okay. Have we heard anything else about new Oreos coming out or anything? Any other new Oreos recently?
Not since the Coke.
Yeah, the Coke Zero was the big one that they.
We all agree that was kind of like a bust, right? It was fine.
I liked it better on the second trying.
Okay.
I did have a packet home that I enjoyed. I like the fizziness of it. That's the best part that I think of that.
My kids were not impressed with it. Like, none of them really enjoyed it that much.
I liked eating it all separate.
Okay.
Eat the red cookie, then the cream, then the regular cookie.
And we tried the black and white one, right? The black and white cookie.
We did. There was
Yeah.
nothing special about it.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. I was just making sure we were up to date on everything.
I think I brought one today that we haven't actually tried.
What's that? Whoa.
Gluten-free mint.
Oh.
We've had the gluten-free regular and the gluten-free vanilla.
I didn't even know they made that. Welcome to Snack Talk. Whoa.
Interesting.
I'm very intrigued. Well, that's good because you gotta be gluten free, right, Jim?
No, I have a gluten shaker I pour on this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
I just thought everyone traveled with their own gluten shakers.
I'm sorry, sir. Are you gluten free? No, I would prefer more gluten. Just throw it on there.
I do say these the previous times we tried the gluten-free Oreos, I actually kind of enjoyed the cookies like a little crispier, and I think it actually, dare I say, maybe even tasted a little better.
And you like the Oreo thins, anyways.
I like the thins, yeah. The thin is a perfect bite. You know, you can put the whole cookie in your mouth, and
That's what she said.
Did she? Ooh, I need to meet her.
Oh,
Was it like the Reese's miniature? A proper bite?
Yeah, it's
It's an amuse-bouche.
and I was amused. No, but the ratio, perfect ratio, you get on those. So
okay.
For Jason, a amuse bouche is a one bite like appetizer that everything meets into one thing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
A hors d'oeuvre, if you will.
Horse devore.
Who says we're not educational? We are a history podcast.
No, we're not.
Let's see here.
I just watch a lot of Food Network.
Food Network.
Yeah.
My daughter's really getting into Food Network a lot.
Well, she should. She's a woman.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I have to apologize to all the females for that comment.
Yeah, Brad.
that was the wrong button. Sorry.
Get out. Get out. She's a big fan of Halloween Bacon Show Challenge.
Yep.
I like that one, too, a lot. And John Henson's a good host on that show.
Looks the Halloween one better than the Christmas one or the summer one? Or
I like the Halloween. I'm a big
spring bacon
I'm a big Halloween fan. So as you noticed by my front yard,
by the outside of the studio.
I mean, Jim's friend Christian won the Thanksgiving baking championship.
Not the Thanksgiving baking.
Oh,
Good,
not baking. You're right. It wasn't baking. It was cooking.
The Thanksgiving cooking challenge. Yeah.
yeah. Did you see Stuart the vampire outside? 7-foot Stuart the
His
vampire.
name's Stuart.
Yeah, my daughter named him.
Ah,
Yeah, he was talking to us, and Brian told him to shut up.
Did the doll scare you, or did the doll say hi to you,
I didn't see a dog.
I didn't.
or the little girl out there?
Didn't see you.
She was on the porch. So
Why wasn't she in the kitchen?
I didn't see anything on the porch.
Get out. Get out.
I saw the rat. There was a rat.
Okay. But I didn't
Oh, was that the rat that was carrying away the doll?
Oh, it might have been.
We do have a lot of rats out here.
Well, I mean, if you can't find a doll, it's probably tied up in Scab Jeff's front yard.
Probably. He does a good job with it, too.
Hey, speaking of him, doesn't he have an event coming up?
He
this week?
does. This Friday at in Miami Town, he has a ghost walk and ghost story. So check him out. Go to our Facebook page at History of Bad Ideas. We have the link. Go see.
7 o'clock in Miami Town.
Yep. At the library, I think, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Go get
And,
spook. Go
and
get
book
spooky.
signing.
Yeah. Didn't know Miami Town had a library. But yeah, so go see him. And he'll sign your book. His book.
So he was just recently on a vacation trip where they drove around the northern part of the Midwest.
Okay.
Hitting like the Dakotas and
Michigan,
Minnesota.
Minnesota, Wisconsin.
So I guess they say it was Mall of America, I think they
Yeah.
shared. He's at Mall of America, at a bookstore at Mall of America, signing copies of his book.
Yes.
And they asked him to do it. It wasn't like he just went in and started writing on books.
Was that the Great Lakes book that he wrote, or Twin Lakes, I think it is?
I thought it was Twin Cities,
Twin Cities. Thank you. Not Twin Lakes.
which would be why
Yeah.
'cause
So-
in Minnesota.
So did he let them know he was coming, or is he just like, hey, I'm here, this is my book? And they said, will you sign it for us?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't get specific. I just chatted on Facebook.
He then started signing Stephen King books.
He signed a lot of books that day. Only 6 of which were his.
Yes. Brian, did you watch anything this weekend?
Yeah, I did. I finished SEAL Team.
Yay!
Thank God. Man, that was terrible.
All of it?
Ooh, Navy SEALs.
The first 2 seasons are good.
How many seasons is it?
7.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Yeah.
And you made it through it?
Yeah.
Man, you're a man.
Man, you're a man. I mean,
oh, my gosh.
yeah. Yeah, glad that's over.
What torture are you going next?
I'm not sure.
Gonna rewatch Jessica Jones.
I might. I was thinking about it.
I've been wanting to see that.
You know, we should do that. Watch an episode of Jessica Jones every week and then talk about it. Take 5 minutes on the show to talk about it.
Very timely episode then.
Yeah.
Very timely.
Almost done with season 3 of Only Murders.
Okay. Still enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm a little. I wish I wouldn't have binged it because it's a lot of Steve Martin and Martin Short.
Yes.
And if you're like, I like them, but like 3
Overload.
seasons worth of them, like in a 2-week period,
It's just a lot.
it's a lot.
It's
Yeah.
like watching the best of Saturday Night Live Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
It's like, man, I love these skits, but
I just need
after a half hour of just Will Ferrell, I need help.
Yeah, so like now I'm like struggling a little bit to like want to keep going because
Yeah.
I'm just like, but I'm almost done with the third season.
Jeff, you've seen all the seasons, right? And up on the current one.
Yep.
Would it be? And like I said, I've never seen it, but I love Steve Martin and Martin Short. Is it better if it would have ended after like 2 or 3 seasons, or is it okay that it keeps going?
It's okay that it keeps going. It's not as it seems like each season is a little
Less.
than the previous. Although I think fourth, I still holding judgment on fourth season. It might end up being better than third. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, it's when you get such a epic first season
Yeah.
that it's a home run, and then you're just trying to catch lightning in a bottle again.
Yeah, and that's
In
like
the next couple,
Because obviously
seasons.
each season is its own story, so you have to start a new storyline, and you have to have another murder in the building.
Yeah. And then like as you've seen throughout, like they have to get the guest stars, like they have to like keep bringing them in.
Well, I think a lot of people really enjoy doing it.
Oh, for sure.
Oh God, yeah, people are jumping in line. I think to be on it.
Yeah, it's I mean, without that, I think it would be a lot worse.
Well, and you like you said with TV shows, Jim, like there's a flow to most good shows, right?
Yeah.
The first season, you're trying to just try to get on the air, right? And you're trying to figure out the characters. Second season is usually a pretty strong one because the writers know who the characters are. They do a good job with it. Third season always seems like it starts faltering a little bit. Not tremendously, but there's always a little thing in there, a little hiccup that I feel like Sons of Anarchy when they went to Ireland.
That was probably one of my favorite seasons.
That almost made me stop watching. Second season, I think, was one of the best ones.
Yeah.
They had some of the best season-ending episodes.
Season 3, the last 2 episodes were great. I will tell you that. I will agree with you on that. But Sons of Anarchy
finale-wise,
actually
yeah.
got. I think 4 was Opie, right? Dying. 4.
Spoilers.
Sorry, I
Was
think
that
it was 4.
5?
Maybe 5.
5.
I still think like for all 7, like it did a great job.
Yeah.
But I always feel like Arrow. Really great first 2 seasons. That third season kind of went down a little bit.
Gotham.
Did it make 3 seasons? I think it made 5, actually.
5.
Gotham, I think even 6 maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I was contemplating Gotham.
You should.
I don't think I finished the third. I think I finished the first 2 seasons.
I did too.
I watched I remember watching the first 3, but I don't remember finishing it. And
Okay, here's what I need you to do.
it's on Tubi.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I need you to watch Gotham.
And just ignore Fish Mooney.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Keep her name out of your mouth.
Pinkett Smith.
Yep.
Okay, so I need you to do this. If you watch Gotham, if you do it, make a tally mark of how many cops died.
Okay.
Buy a shit ton of pens.
Yeah.
65 by the first
I
season.
ran out of ink, and I had 3 dozen pens.
Well, we're Gotham. We ran out of cops. It's okay.
No, you didn't.
I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
it was like the Star Wars, like the stormtroopers. They were just dragging people out from planets. Hey, you over here.
Maybe the cops didn't die. They were all just hospitalized, and they came back.
Yeah, the Joker blew up the hospital.
That wasn't on Gotham.
Oh, okay. They didn't connect.
Yeah. So the main reason I was thinking about doing this is because I wanted to watch that along while I'm watching Penguin.
Just see the difference. I feel like Penguin might be a little better, just a little bit.
I will tell you that it is. I watched third episode. It is damn good.
And I can't believe you're shitting all over Gotham. Listen to episodes 9 years ago.
Oh, I agree. We enjoyed it.
Gotham kept getting floppies
It
for
did.
everything.
It still does.
Gotham won the floppy for best book written about the Titanic.
With zombies on it. Gotham I did enjoy, but then it got so over the top.
And I actually like their portrayal of the Penguin in Gotham.
I did too.
I did like him. That was one of the better ones.
I like the portrayal
Batman.
of the Riddler too.
Yeah.
Riddler was good too. Fish Mooney was not good. She was not good.
I just can't believe Tupac faked his own death to get away from her.
Allegedly. Will Smith's a lucky man. Anyways, anybody else watch anything? Anything else? You still watching Tulsa King?
Yeah. Up to date on that.
Okay. I need to start that one.
Yeah. Getting good.
I like the first season of that one so much.
I was happy to see that Nate Bargatze hosted Saturday Night Live again.
Second
Why?
time in 2 years.
Yes,
Why?
because he does a good job on that show.
His did you see it? Anybody see it?
I saw parts of it.
Did you see the golf clip? The golf skit? We'll show that to you
Don't
afterwards.
think I did.
He ends up like hitting a bird and it blows up with him. And they're like, oh my God. And then so he drops and hits again and hits an eagle's nest.
But I didn't kill the eagle.
You got a birdie and an eagle.
And then the eagle's attacking him.
Then he throws a club and kills the turtle in the lake. Yeah. That's been there since 1972. Then he stabs the squirrel in the hole. I like the other guy putting. He keeps missing. No, that was a good one. George Washington, when he's sailing the Potomac.
They did Washington's Dream Part 2.
Yeah, I started watching. I was like, I've seen this before. Okay, there it is. He changed
This time, instead of talking about the metric system, he talks about the language.
Yes.
Oh, the metric system. Okay. I'll tell you, I turned it on late Saturday night to catch like the end of it. So I saw like the last two skits. I'm like, I don't know who this guy is. So I looked it up to see who it was. And I'm like, I don't recognize this guy's name.
He's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
My wife and I watched his stand-up special last year.
Yeah.
Really, it's enjoyable.
Yeah, I enjoy a stand-up.
That's the thing is I Googled him or whatnot, and it's like he is a family-friendly comedian who is
He is, but he's still pretty
ages.
funny. Yeah,
I'm like,
he's still pretty funny. Yeah, Saturday Night Live was decent from it. Anything else?
season 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina dropped last week, or the first
three episodes.
What's it on? YouTube?
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Oh, should have told you before season 3 dropped. They released seasons 1 and 2 on YouTube, so you can watch them before season 3 came out. But I think they pulled them after season 3.
I've been wanting to watch him.
Well, you can watch them on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got Prime.
That's
oh,
weird.
you got Prime. You can watch it.
That's weird. Jason wanted to watch that.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No, he has zero desire to watch it, but
It's okay.
it's a good, fun show. Just don't watch it with your children.
Gotcha.
Not children friendly.
My wife and I, after finishing a couple different shows, actually finishing them together, we start watching.
They finished together.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I think that was a joke on Vox Machina.
Stay on target. We started watching Yellow Jackets. I talked about that last week that we were looking forward to it. It's on Netflix season 1, and we're 6 episodes into 10 out of 10. Holy crap!
But you have Paramount Plus, don't you?
Yeah.
Watch on Paramount Plus.
I know. We don't have Showtime on Paramount Plus.
You don't need it.
You don't need it.
Oh, you
It's
don't need
all
it?
included now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Brian told you this.
I don't think I remember
He
that.
did. He mentioned it last week. I heard it.
Yep.
Anyways,
You know, it's fun driving out here every Tuesday.
Oh, Jason doesn't even know you're here.
Half the time, yeah.
hey, Brian, when'd you get here? You just walk in?
Like 45 minutes ago.
Oh. But Yellow Jackets girls soccer team gets crash lands in we think the Canadian Rockies.
Like, do you not know?
They don't tell you.
Okay.
So
just the mountains?
they're going from they're going to New York, or to Seattle, but they had to go around the storm. So you hear in the background, very faint, the pilot said, "We're going to try to go around the storm and go up into the Canadian Rockies." But they never show where they actually crash land.
So you don't know if they're in USA or Canada.
Correct.
And then bad stuff happens.
Yeah.
Did they find our old intern?
No, they did not.
Because I think she was in the Canadian Rockies when she went missing.
So the first season came out in 2021. Second one was 2022. Third one comes out next year because the writer's strike.
Oh,
pushed
there's
it
only
back.
2 seasons.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I did not see season 1. I saw like half of season 2.
Did you like it?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
It's and I don't want to spoil for people because there's a big mystery in it.
Our oldest sister really liked it.
I pretty much am hooked on it.
Both our sisters really liked it.
There's a hint that could be supernatural or not, but like it definitely shows you like
Oh, it's a Wendigo.
Well, that's what you think.
It's
Maybe.
not what I think.
But it does show you like how people who are in traumatic events, like in their childhood, how they like it shows that how they cope or try to cope with it as adulthood. And like it was just really well done. Like I've really enjoyed it. So yeah. So I like the lady that kills the cats because it takes place.
Wow.
Or not the cats, the rabbits. I'm sorry, the rabbits.
I like the cat killing lady.
rabbits. No, she's very interesting.
I like the Haitians that eat the dogs.
Stop it. We're not fact checking here.
Wait, we're not supposed to be checking.
We're right until proven wrong.
Yeah. What?
But you've been proven wrong.
It's actually been proven false.
Just so you guys know, I went to Kroger today.
Yeah.
Eggs, $15.
Really?
Yep.
How many did you buy?
About 5.
For $3?
Well, no, the $15 carton of eggs had 7 dozen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's besides
The sign
point.
right behind him, it had a dozen eggs for $1.89.
It was actually $3.29.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those were cage-free eggs.
And you know what? Those were cheaper than the Kroger regular eggs.
That doesn't surprise me. Damn Kroger.
When we went to Kroger before we got here, plenty of toilet paper. I don't know where they got it from.
The port that opened back up, so it's everything's flowing.
Here's the funny thing.
It's open up, baby.
Literally the next day on Wednesday, I turn on the news and they're like, hopefully in Cincinnati you're getting your toilet paper because they're all empty in the things. And they're showing all these stores nationwide are just empty of toilet paper. And I'm like, I looked at my wife and I was like, they listen to Hobie, they wouldn't be doing this. Brian had a good explanation. It doesn't come from them.
90%. Again,
It's made in the United States.
Again,
Yeah.
90%. And here's the even bigger thing is we should never run out of toilet paper in Cincinnati because Procter & Gamble is here
Yes.
and they produce like 65% of all the toilet paper in the United States.
Is there a
And to be-
factory here, too?
I believe they have one,
Okay.
if
So-
I read it correctly.
So we just have to charge that one.
And but the thing also is, you read like where if we do any of the toilet paper that is imported, like the majority of that comes from China, which would have been entering on the left coast.
Correct.
Yeah.
The West Coast?
Yes. You've never heard it called the left
No,
coast?
I've never heard it called Left Coast. That's kind of fun.
Yeah. You know, I just bought some off Amazon and like I hadn't had to see any of the people. That was cool.
We went to the grocery store Friday night, my wife and I, just for a regular grocery, and we were going down the toilet, and we're like, what the hell happened here? There was literally like 5 to 7, like,
Yeah, just empty
Yeah.
spaces.
yeah. And we're like,
Charmin was on sale.
oh, that was it. Okay.
Quilted Northern was too.
Angel Soft was not.
Which one has the new great terrible tearaway
Charmin.
things? Charmin. Those are great. No, I'm serious. Like
say-
you don't think of how the toilet paper is cut is going to make that big of a difference, but
I will say Costco makes a nice roll of toilet paper.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprising.
And it's affordable.
Costco, their products have always been pretty decent.
Yeah, the Costco Kirkland brands are most times rated hot, as good or better than name brand.
Because normally it's pretty much made by name brand people. They just put a different logo on it.
Yeah.
I know their liquor, they get stuff made by like Buffalo Trace. And
Yeah.
Kroger does that too for some of their stuff too.
oh yeah. Fun fact: never been to Costco.
Whoa.
We have a membership to Sam's.
I've been to
Just 'cause it's
Costco
close.
once.
They're not close enough.
That's our thing. Sam's is close.
There really isn't one on this side of the earth.
Welcome to Shop Talk. Okay.
I thought Shop Talk we talked about cutting wood and metal.
Making a chessboard.
Yes,
Love making a chessboard. Couldn't do anything like that now.
varnish it.
Oh, yeah.
Kid, you got to be careful around these tools.
You cut your fingers off.
Yeah. Wibbly Wobbly is actually doing a whole season about shop class, just to let you guys know.
When you pulled the trunk, the light was supposed to go on.
Wibbly Wobbly.
My light didn't go on.
Let's see here. We had a
Would you have a flare gun?
media poll of the week, social media. You can find us at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter. Also, a Facebook page, History of Bad Ideas. We had, besides WWE, what is your favorite wrestling company?
I'm going to start the clock, so it's more wrestling talk.
Ready? We had AEW, TNA, New Japan Wrestling, and MLW, Major League Wrestling. Last place, New Japan Wrestling and MLW at 10%. And winning 50% to 30% TNA over AEW.
That's because there's still a lot of
Nick Nemeth,
Nick
Ryan
Nemeth fans. Yep.
Well, it's because 10 people voted.
The Nemeth
That is true. It was a
Bros.
low turnout this week.
Well,
Because I just put it up less than
Hey,
24 hours.
if you were to maybe pass on some access to the Twitter
Yeah, I should probably
account,
do that.
we could maybe have a whole week of voting on a poll.
We could.
I'll give you the unless he changed the password. I know his password.
Okay,
I think so. I may have had to change it.
Oh,
just saying.
just say it.
It's
1,
password.
2, 3, 4, 6. They'll never figure it out.
Oh shit! I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sounds like it's a combination of some idiot's luggage.
And change the combination of my luggage.
Samsonite. That was way off. Anyways, Brian, you got some listener feedback for us?
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about the poll.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know why that was the poll, so I thought we had something like
No.
Some tie-in of some sort.
Well, the tie-in is we'll give a shout out to the Nemeth Brothers podcast.
yeah.
You can pick that up at all the other podcasts. It's good stories about wrestling and about the Nemeth family. You can hear good stories about the wrestling great Don Nemeth.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they just put out their fourth
yeah.
episode, fifth that drops on Thursdays.
Okay. They didn't want to do competition with us, so I appreciate that.
They got a big shout out from Eric Bischoff on his.
Yep.
Ooh, wow.
You know, he
Last week's episode, they had Gail Kim was their guest.
like
But yeah, they're kind of getting up and running, and
she's married to the chef from Restaurant Impossible.
Robert Irvine.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know if that show's on anymore.
It is not.
It's not. Okay.
Yeah.
Give us some listener feedback here, Brian.
Hey, it's listener feedback.
There you go.
Sponsored by Hello Jeff.
Ooh, are we able to ship this week?
We're shipping this week.
Okay.
The ports are open.
Just through the left coast port.
Is it toilet paper you're shipping?
Nope, it's all Pacific Island fruits.
Okay.
Lychee?
Lychee is one. We've got obviously pineapple because we have
Mangoes?
mangoes, plenty of mangoes.
Mangoes are good.
Bananas.
Quince. You'll have some quince.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there'll be some bananas in there.
I thought you said quail for a second.
Is anybody getting durian?
No, we couldn't get to durian because it just made everything stink.
Okay.
We couldn't find a way to safely ship it without contaminating the smell of the other fruits.
Any dragon fruit?
Yep.
Okay.
Passion fruit.
Okay.
Be quiet.
Okay. Is that it?
And then
And juices. Juices made of the fruits will be in there.
Are they in
too.
containers or just in the box?
containers?
Okay. Okay. Are they sealed?
Yes.
Guava?
Okay.
There's guava.
my box had nerd gummy clusters just kind of sprinkled throughout.
They would use that as packing.
Those are the packing peanuts.
That's I mean, you can eat the packing peanuts.
I
Come
don't have
on.
a problem with that.
You got angry last time it had circus peanuts in there.
Yeah.
Everyone gets angry at circus peanuts.
We got them free.
If
Because there's a reason for that.
My old boss loved circus peanuts, so
Why?
when you wanted to bribe him, circus peanuts.
Here, I have a big powder for you. Like, you bite into that thing, it's just, oh, God.
I like circus peanuts.
I like.
Oh, gosh.
Anytime we're talking about sweet candy food and everybody complains about it,
Jeff eats it.
Outside of Necco wafers, I have not found a candy that is bad.
What about candy corn?
I like candy corn.
Candy corn's actually not as bad.
I saw at the grocery, Carolyn brought some home.
Yeah. Oh, no, we had candy corn. I think it's gone now, or
I like about
remnants.
one bag of candy corn a year.
Yeah, you can't do much.
Eat it this time of year, and that's it.
Brian likes Peeps.
Jim won't like it, but you mix candy corn with peanuts, tastes like a payday bar.
Ugh. Okay.
Brian, I'll let you know. I looked at 3 different stores for Halloween Peeps, and there weren't any.
damn it.
Brian, we'll get you some.
Hey,
going to look.
I think the people are dropping the ball on this.
There could be ghosts,
Ghosts, black cat peeps.
Frankenstein faces. I mean, you can do anything.
Vampires.
Vampire ones.
I don't know. It's just too much Jesus.
At more shop talk, I did pick up Blueberry and
Chocula.
Count Chocula cereal.
So you can buy 8 packs of Peeps for $28 on Amazon. It's not part of the Prime special today. They have Frankenstein's monster, the head. They have skulls. They have pumpkins
So they do have them.
and ghost.
But Kroger, Target, and I went to a couple of Krogers, and Target did not carry them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do better, Target and Kroger.
Marshmallow ghosts.
They were stuck at the port. Just haven't made it.
They just
haven't made it.
They'll be here
in
for
yet.
Christmas. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yay, skull peeps for Christmas.
I mean,
I always wanted, Dad. Thanks.
Peeps are the Jesus food, and Christmas is his time to shine. So, and Easter.
This is Jesus' skull.
Aw. Get out. Get out.
All right, so sponsored by Hello Jeff there.
Not anymore.
Promo code HobiePod.
I just ordered some pumpkin Peeps for next week from Kroger's online click list.
They have it on the click list, but not in the store.
Yeah. You want Frankenstein ones too? You think they taste different?
You're going to ruin next week for me. I'm not coming. I quit. I'm not going to be there.
No. You're not Blake. You can't just stop showing 1 week.
Yeah, I can.
The skulls and the ghost are delivery only, not click list. So
That's not very Jesus-ly of them.
no. So
We start off listener feedback every single week with the same person. You all know him.
Apans.
Dunkaroo Doug.
Beavertail,
Fat Shady.
7.
Jewel of the Licking. Oh, go ahead.
Jewel of the Licking.
There you go. Gorilla Hands,
Beaver Hip.
Beaver Teeth,
Dougie the Hut.
Screwdriver,
The Hammer. Chili Billy.
Expo's Room Manager,
The Postman.
What was that?
the Expo's Room Manager. He's
Cincinnati Comic Expo Room Manager.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the Montreal Expos.
Montreal Expo's Room Manager.
Montreal Expos manager. Congratulations on the new job, Doug.
How come nobody shows up?
You got a promotion. You're going to Canada.
Was he Fat Shady or something?
Yeah,
we
we already
said
said
Fat
that.
Shady.
Okay.
8-bit.
Okay. 8-bit.
8-bit.
Yeah. There you go.
Dad.
Just to let you know, Brian, Kroger's, if you want to ship it for $15, has a Peep Squeaky Rope dog toy.
Nobody wants that shit.
Obviously, because it's only ship only, not even delivery, it's
No.
shipping. I'm just saying you could have your dogs destroy it.
Wait,
Might
what's
be
the difference between shipping and delivery?
Shipping comes from, like, the main company. Delivery is, like, the local warehouses around here.
Gotcha.
The shipping is, well, we got this somewhere in the States. I guess we'll just put it up there. So,
It's Doug. It's
Yeah.
just Doug. Doug says, my cable company is in a dispute with Paramount. Where will I be able to watch 20 hours of your ridiculousness in a day?
This is miserable at work. We have the same company. I have to watch sports.
Oh, no.
And like the Office reruns and
do you miss Rob and the DJ guy?
the new host.
Who's the new host?
I don't know.
Can you stream 20 hours of ridiculous?
Oh, yeah, it's on Paramount. Or I guess it's on Paramount Plus?
Or the MTV app.
Yeah. That plays music, doesn't it?
No, MTV doesn't do anything with music.
I did see like it was like MTV celebrates their 44th birthday, and we're going to thank them for 12 years of music.
I mean, you could just download and stream it on Paramount Plus, Doug.
Let's see here. It is Lauren Lolo Wood is the permanent replacement for Chanel West Coast.
Lolo Wood.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Who's that in green room? Yeah.
Hooligans.
Rob took a moment to welcome Wood and make an official offer to her to stay permanently on the show during an episode. Are you prepared to be a permanent part of this cast in this television show? And excited Wood replied, wow, I never thought you would ask. Yes, thank you.
Are you excited to film 365 of these?
In a month.
Who the fuck is she?
Brian is still waiting for you to give him that offer to be a permanent host on the podcast.
Brian,
Yeah.
I'd like to make it official.
What's that?
Would you like to extend your probation period for another year?
No. I'll have my agent get in touch with yours.
You are such a dick.
It came from the heart, okay? Came from the heart.
The cold, dead heart.
There you go, Doug.
Did Brian just get here? What happened?
It's like 45 minutes for me to get here. Fucking embarrassing.
Jason makes sure I sit next to him now because Brian's going to kill him.
He's gonna kill me.
He's okay with me punching him occasionally.
That's fine. It's fine.
But Brian's got a clean shot with any sort of projectile weapon.
That's true.
Brad, I'm very happy you're part of the show.
There used to be a Katie Cassidy photo kind of blocking him.
It's broken in half now. Actually, I just framed it and put it right behind Brian. Brian, I am happy that you're part of the show.
From Jacobo at Tweets by Jacobo, he says, given the fighting at almost every NFL stadium, will they have to adopt the European-style segregated seating?
So they fight with themselves, their own teammates.
I didn't know that fighting at every NFL stadium was...
I think he means in the stands, not the teams themselves.
That would be better.
There was San Francisco had a big one last week where it broke out in the upper deck up there, and
San Fran and LA get a lot.
Yeah.
Like even with baseball, they get a lot too.
The Raiders usually were the main one, but
now
now
no one cares about them.
it's Las Vegas, so like nobody is
Yeah.
worried about it.
Well, the road crowd is probably bigger than the home crowd in
now
Las Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait till the Oakland A's get there. I mean, they'll be fine.
the Sacramento A's,
Yes. For 2 more years, I think.
there's still no.
Yeah, they have nothing signed with Las
I would
Vegas
love for them
yet.
to just have to be a nomad team. Like they just have to keep going
They're
around.
going to end up in Montreal.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, they just hired a manager.
They just traded for Vlad Guerrero. Unfortunately, senior, not junior.
They got Vlad Guerrero and Fernando Tatis.
Ivan Rodriguez.
Well,
their
the
catcher.
good news is I would like you to become manager. We just signed Vlad Guerrero. Really? Senior.
And Fernando Tatis.
Senior.
Remember, he hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning.
In the 90s.
Bartolo Colon, I heard, is going to be the next
starter.
Yeah.
We also signed a Bichette. Dante Bichette. Not Bo, sorry. Damn it.
We signed the entire Toronto Blue Jays fathers.
This guy's dead.
Look, we got
Cross him off then.
Look, we got Gary Varsho.
Jesse Barfield?
We got Craig Biggio.
Well, that's right. Biggio's son isn't going to be on Toronto after this year anyways.
I don't think he's there now.
He's not
is he?
there now.
minor league.
He got sent
He
down.
got sent down. I
Yeah.
thought he got traded.
Oh, he might have been traded after
think
he
he
got
got
sent down.
traded.
Yeah, I think you're right. Sorry.
So there you go, Jacobo. Maybe.
Well, if you check out Jacobo's, what is it, his Twitter page?
I believe.
He is he has a little shout out to Hobie on there, so thank you.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's a Hobie celebrity.
Yes,
He is.
Hobie famous.
He is.
He dubbed that himself. We did not bestow that upon him.
You know what? He gave himself a nickname.
But I thought you can't do that.
We talked about him.
We
do.
did.
So therefore, he is Hobie famous.
If you come to the Cincinnati Comic Expo, Jacobo, we'll get you a Funko Pop.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be there.
what he's really famous for is having the fridge stuck on the smart fridge stuck on on Hobie.
The screen on the smart fridge, it was stuck on Hobie for several days because the screen froze, which is awesome. Yeah. What else you got, Brian?
We haven't actually talked about how they divide up seating. I mean,
Yeah, each team is on each side, like the fans of each team.
yeah, well, I mean, you can't do that when you buy a ticket and then say you transfer the ticket to somebody else.
San Diego Padres.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can say you can only sell this ticket
Yeah.
to...
Or they can't wear,
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's fine. They shouldn't be wearing it anyway.
because
They must wear nothing.
in the supporter
I'd lose my
in the
pants for it.
supporter group in the Bailey supporter section at TQL Stadium for FCC, you cannot wear opposing teams' colors.
Can you wear neutral colors?
Yeah, but if you do that, they should be removed. And I had one instance I saw where they weren't. People were wearing a Messi kit in there, and one of our friends decided that he was going to yell at this person and almost got kicked out.
Oh,
When they
I bet I know
weren't
who
playing
that was.
against...
They were playing against Miami,
Okay.
but Messi wasn't playing.
San Diego Padres.
But if like they're not playing Miami and someone who is a fan of Messi...
I don't know. I know you can't wear yellow and gold.
No matter what.
Yeah, it's the Columbus colors.
Oh, yeah, they're all rivals. Boo.
San Diego Padres put a restriction on the areas that could buy playoff tickets this year. You couldn't do it outside of certain couple counties. So, yeah.
I mean, you know the way to stop that? You can only buy them at the box office.
Yeah.
Can't buy them online.
Going to be waiting out line.
My dad would be happy. I'll go down there.
I'm going to camp out
What else you got, Brian?
because that's how you used to have to do it.
Yeah, for opening day tickets.
for any tickets.
Yeah.
From Jennifer 8950 Heart at Heart to Heart 3. What is the worst trailer you have ever seen for a film?
Ooh.
I will have to put it between. I think it's Congo.
Where you are the endangered species.
I've made fun of that for now 20 years.
More.
I can say most recently, very recently, Megalopolis. The trailer for that did not do anything for me.
I have not seen the trailer for that.
I want to see the movie still.
I'll
It's probably out of the theater already, but
I'll probably see it. But
Beetlejuice just went to streaming. Well, you can rent at home on Amazon Prime this week. I'm going to say Madam Web was quite possibly one of the worst trailers I've seen recently.
yeah,
I'm trying to think, like, obviously a trailer has to be so bad you don't want to see the movie. And I'm curious of those that, like, the trailers were bad, but the movie wasn't.
Oh, that's a good one.
But I remember seeing the trailers for, and I don't know necessarily if it was bad, I just remember making fun of it, was the remake, I think it was, of I think it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Meow! That's the one, yeah, where the cat was running through the laundry.
Yeah, every time they were trying to take it was supposed to be a picture taken.
Yeah, it was supposed to sound like a Polaroid camera, but it sounded like a cat meowing.
Yeah. Oh. Meow. Why is that cat so mad?
on the opposite thing is I'm looking at the picture for the Star Wars
Episode 1.
Episode 1, and I absolutely loved the trailer for that.
Yes.
And then went and saw the movie, and I was like,
Can I just watch a trailer?
I'm like, the scenes I saw in the trailer were that movie? I thought I will tell you a movie that I was disappointed in watching the trailer thinking I was getting something different was Underworld?
Yeah.
I was expecting something completely different. I don't know why. The trailer was cut in a way that made me think that it was going to be more than just people running around stabbing each other.
I was going to say another one that I still remember vividly is 8 Crazy Nights, the Adam Sandler cartoon.
Oh.
Because it had reindeer shitting everywhere in the trailer, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Triple X 2?
Oh, jeez.
That looked bad.
Yeah, well, when you're making a sequel to a movie that was passable, but I mean, you get rid of the one thing from the movie
Yes.
that people recognize and replace it with Ice Cube.
I was going to say the only other one that I can remember is, because it was a horrible film, Wing Commander with Freddie Prinze and Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, my God. We saw that and we're like, please no. On the opposite end, Jeff, I think you'll agree, a trailer that we thought looked bad and the movie was really good, National Treasure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll agree with that. The movie was better than the trailer.
Yeah.
Also, another one of those, I'll say, Undercover Brother.
Yeah, that was funny. That was a good movie.
Love that movie. I think that was my biggest surprise from watching the trailer and watching
Yeah.
the movie.
I do like that one.
What was the Mel Gibson directed?
Apocalypto?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that one
looked
was bad.
That trailer.
I had no idea what the movie was going
Right.
to be.
Yeah, like it.
Well, I think when you watched the movie, you had no idea what was going on in the movie.
Gizmodo had a website from this is 2014, so this is a long time ago. But top 10 terrible trailers for great movies. Bridge to Terabithia is on there. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Well, I didn't think that was a terrible trailer.
Frozen. I didn't think that was bad. Hellboy. Wall-E.
Honestly, I will say Frozen, going back to that, I think the movie was better than the trailer led me to believe.
Cabin in the Woods. That's a great film. I like that one.
Oh, the problem is the trailer isn't going to give away anything, so
Yeah.
it looks just like a generic horror film.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have John Carter.
Well, that was a bad movie. I don't know. I never saw John Carter. It might have actually been a good movie.
It was not.
It was not. Okay. There you go. I like that question.
Good question.
Yeah. Next up from Not Hardly You, ABBA at Hardly You. What sitcom would you make into a gritty reboot, and who stars in it?
Cheers. Turn it into a bunch of terrible, gritty barflies who are all miserable, down on their luck. It's not a pleasant. We'll
So
joke
live
about-
action Moe's from The Simpsons.
It's pretty much, yeah. And I would have Woody Harrelson, not necessarily be Woody from Cheers, but he would be one of the miserable barflies.
Okay.
If he just starts hanging out with Dana's, we can film it tomorrow.
I was thinking Malcolm in the Middle, because that's a very dysfunctional family anyways.
Oh.
And you change it up a little bit, and it makes it a little bit more of a rough drama.
I can see that, yeah, because they just play up the fact that the family is dysfunctional for laughs,
Yeah.
play it up for drama.
I mean, we could
Well, then doesn't it become Shameless or something?
Yeah.
we could really do this one well today. Bosom buddies.
Only if you get Peter
Scolari.
Yeah, back.
From the dead?
Is he dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Michael.
Cross them off.
Cross him off then.
But again, they're not sure what bathrooms they can use. I mean, they
They probably
can't
get the
push.
shit kicked out of them when they try to use a bathroom.
They try and play sports.
Bernie Moreno has a bunch of
Okay,
commercials.
down the hall. How about Colin Hanks? We could get Colin Hanks to play.
Yeah.
And Tom Hanks.
And Peter Scolari's son.
It
I don't even
worked
know if
for
he
the
has one.
Expos.
but-
It's going to work for us. Put that on the schedule for next year. Bosom Buddies 2. For next year's schedule.
Bosomer buddies.
Bosomer.
I don't have that.
Oh, we got to start
So-
making that list.
So when you're on probation, you don't get the TV schedule.
It's actually right behind you.
Yeah. Sorry, those are things that I'm not privy to.
Oh, what's the sitcom you got, Brian?
I'm going to say Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and it's just going to be NYPD Blue.
More Sandberg ass. Yeah.
No, they would have to be showing like Scully's ass.
Yep.
or-
Oh. That's such a great series.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. What you got? Let's wrap this sucker up.
Wrapping up listener feedback, as we always do, from Professor Number One at Dr. Number One. I keep hearing what a great hitter Pete Rose. Fuck Pete Rose, man. I keep hearing what a great hitter he was. He's 178th in batting average of all time, behind such legendary hitters like Moises Alou. I think he got signed by the Expos.
Yes.
Rusty Greer, Ralph Garr, and Mark Grace. Is Pete overrated? He's dead.
So he's underrated now.
He's underground.
He's underground.
Underground.
Or is he cremated?
I have no clue.
Mark Grace is
All I know
actually
is
a pretty good hitter.
Yeah, Mark Grace is a...
And Moise
phenomenal.
Alou was actually a pretty good hitter, too.
All I know is it's really hot where he's at.
Phoenix?
Yes.
Or, no, Las Vegas.
Las
for sure.
Vegas is where he got buried.
What Pete Rose shows is if you get enough opportunities, you can build a good resume.
If you get enough opportunities, you can really etch into stone that you're a horrible human being. It's just more opportunities to be a horrible human being. But yes,
You know,
he did hustle though.
You only really needed 1 or 2 opportunities to be a horrible human
Yeah.
being.
So what's worse, Pete Rose talk or Nazi talk?
Oh,
You know, I've heard that those things are... they go hand in hand.
Nope.
Apparently, he had signed some memorabilia.
Anyways, moving on.
But that is
That's
a
an SS flag.
Sorry, I bet on Hitler.
He lost that bet too.
I'm just saying.
Pete, you might want to learn to bet better or stop betting. Maybe that's it.
I don't know.
Sorry, I bet on Hitler.
We might hear that later on in the...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he was really sorry about it, but I don't think he was sorry about betting on baseball. So, I mean,
What else we got? We got news of the
no,
week?
I have got nothing else.
Thanks, Brian. Did a
No,
great
thank
job
you.
with it.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you for the opportunity.
Hey.
It's time for a brand new installment of the News of the Geek.
Per Yahoo News, where Blake Bot gets all of his news from.
Yes, I do.
8 hikers who entered a closed area of Jasper National Park in September have been issued with a court appearance notice after 2 members of their party required mountain rescue services. According to a media statement from Parks Canada, the hikers required helicopter evacuation from the site, but not because they were injured. Quote, the hikers were idiots. The hikers claimed to be tired and unable to complete the rest of their hike.
They weren't even fucking injured.
I'm tired!
Wait. You went on a hike. Of course you're going to be tired.
To be fair, they were 0.3 miles into it. The rescue mission...
Fair?
The rescue mission diverted 1 of 2 helicopters from wildfire response for over 3 hours, according to reporting Jasper Local. Quote, Parks Canada's visitor safety specialist role is treating critical injuries and transporting injured people to advanced medical care. Should a more serious emergency be simultaneously unfolding, a distress call without merit may limit the ability to respond to what could be a life-threatening incident, continues the statement. The incident occurred on September 10th. When the party attempted to climb Pyramid Mountain, a nearly 10,000-foot peak in the Canadian National Park, which has largely been closed since massive wildfires in July. According to Parks Canada, while access to the Pyramid Lake was permitted on that date, access trails to Pyramid Park were closed to all traffic and travel while crews responded to the wildfire activity and ongoing hazards. Hey, Brian, you see that giant fire? We should go hike it. Let's go do it.
That sounds like a dumb idea.
No, the fire's over there on that side. We're going to go over here.
Well, the good news is fires
and then
don't
get
jump.
stuck and then make them divert
Resources
from putting out the fire to pick up our tired asses.
Good news is wildfires don't jump that much, so it's okay.
Yeah, as long as there's no wind.
Yeah. Let's see here. As of September 27th, most of the park remains closed to visitors, and violators may be charged under the Canada National Parks Act, which carries a maximum penalty of $25,000. I'll solve this right now. Fine them. Penalize them.
Put them in jail.
Yeah. Idiots. Fucking idiots.
It didn't say jail was a part of the penalty. Just,
Well, it's Canada, so that's why they don't really have jail.
I mean, they do, but
Yeah.
it's just, you just got to go work at Tim Hortons.
I had to make crullers. It was inhumane.
So,
You know how many bear crawl?
you can't
Claws. bear claws.
Sorry. Anyways, go ahead.
No. I was going to say, as someone who has been rescued from a hike,
Were you injured?
I was not injured.
Did you take a wrong turn?
We followed the signage that was along the trail, and ultimately ended up 7.5 miles away from where we were at almost dark.
Were they fighting a fire?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So that helps.
So there was like I didn't. So I don't feel as bad. Like I don't feel like what I did was bad compared to these people. But yeah, they should go. They should be fine.
They weren't lost.
No, they
No,
were
like,
on the trail. They
were-
intended to
yeah,
walk.
And that's like we were lost, like fucking lost.
That's different. These people were just tired.
And
We don't want to walk back.
I wouldn't have been able to walk back because of how far, like how
you were.
lost we were based on the trailheads and like the signage, and we wouldn't have been able to make it back. Like we didn't have like lights, like we didn't have like it was supposed to be like whatever. It was a short loop hike. Got
The problem was the really rottens got on the trail before Brian and flipped all the signs.
man. But yeah, so like, and I to this day, and that's been 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, and I still feel like an asshole for having to call and like get help. But
you weren't on the trail tired.
I was fucking
weren't-
tired, dude.
But you were off the trail.
So we were in Cumberland Falls, down in Kentucky. It was a Sunday. The side of the mountains we were on was like it was along the Cumberland River. So like by the time we figured out where we were at and what was happening, all the boaters had gone in. There was nobody out hiking because it was a Sunday evening. So like cell signal was none, non-existent. So I actually we found a spot, like a rock quarry cliff kind of thing, where Erica was with Bowie. We had Bowie with us hiking. I had to climb down and jump into the Cumberland River and swim out and actually be able to SOS on my watch
Oh, jeez.
to my parents.
Yeah.
And then if I left like the cove where like
They wouldn't have been able to get you.
I didn't have signal. So like I was treading water in the river for like 50 minutes while I was trying to get a signal to reach out to my parents, like SOS them.
Yeah.
So that like they knew to call or
Yeah.
whatever. And like I was like holding my hand, like one arm up out of the water, like trying to use my watch and my phone, just like so I could, get in touch with someone, because that was like we weren't going to make it back.
Yeah.
Like turn around and go back. Like we wouldn't have made it. And like,
To be fair, on Sunday they really don't have anything going on, so you
well,
probably
it's a volunteer, like where we were at in McCreary County.
Mm-hmm.
It's a volunteer rescue. So like they were all at home. Like, so like they got the call, like 911 like dispatched it. So they were all these dudes were at home, like hanging out, like eating dinner. And like the one guy has his boat, like just attached to his truck, and like they just met, jumped in and came and got
Off they
us.
went?
They were like, obviously, they weren't like shitty about it. They were super cool. Like, happens all the time down here. They, around Lake Cumberland and stuff. But like to this day, like I still feel like such an asshole for like.
Did you have to pay a fine or anything?
No,
No.
I didn't even we didn't have to pay like.
Well, they didn't break the law. There's no fines. I mean,
True, because these people were tired, though.
yeah. These people were on a trail that was shut
closed.
down. It was closed. They were forbidden to be on it.
Yeah, see, there was nothing like we were just like just
Lost.
And they were forbidden to be on it because there were wildfires and they needed to fight the fires. And
So I say all of that to say that whatever these people can be charged with, they should be charged with it.
Okay. Speaking of people being charged, per TMZ Sports, where Jim gets all of his news from,
that's a terrible place to get all your news from.
apparently Kansas City's receiver Rashee Rice's mother took her son's injury last Sunday hard. Hours after Rice suffered a knee injury, his mother appeared to be caught on camera allegedly swiping packages containing Chappelle Rowan's records.
Chappelle Roan. Yeah.
Who's that?
She's
A musician?
She's a musician. She was up for like best new artist this year.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised you haven't heard anything about her. She's been big time in the news for her fans coming out and asking her like stupid questions, political questions, and she doesn't really want to answer them.
She's smart.
Well, she just came out and said, both parties suck, and I'm not endorsing anybody. And then she's getting blasted for that.
Well, she speaks the truth. Let's see here. His mother appeared to be caught on camera allegedly swiping the packages right from her neighbor's porch, and the neighbor says it was all captured on video, which it was. TMZ Sports obtained the ring footage of what one Texas resident claims shows Marsha Kearney wearing a custom Mama Rice number 4 jersey.
Man, that's pretty hard to pick somebody out of a lineup there.
Walk by their doorway and look right into the camera. Hello. Before walking down the hall around 6:39 p.m. on September 29th. The video initially showed Kearney walking from left to right, eyeballing the ground in front of the door. Then cuts to Kearney walking the other way, stopping in front of the door, and saying, "Hey, I'm Rice's mom." And then a noise can be heard off camera just as Kearney stopped walking. She's then seen taking a couple more steps before stopping again, looking back at the camera and picking up a package. The owner had purchased 2 limited edition Chappelle Rowan vinyls from Urban Outfitters
Oh, damn.
and attempted to resolve the issue with Kearney Rice and their apartment Kearney Rice and their apartment complex leasing office in hopes of getting the items back, with no luck. TMZ Sports reached out to law enforcement, who confirmed a report was made on Wednesday regarding the alleged theft. Yeah. You know, we have you on video stealing this. No, you don't. It's right here. That's not me. It says...
Probably couldn't. She probably saw what they were and probably trashed them and threw them away.
Yeah, the problem I have with this reporting is there is absolutely no reason why we should even know Chappelle Roan's name associated with this.
Yes.
No.
It should be this person, stole a package from this person.
Yes.
What was in the package is irrelevant. It's like
Well,
to make it sound like they're saying, "Hey, look at my Chappelle Roan stuff," and someone stole it because of that's what it was.
No, they stole
They stole a package. They were porch pirates.
Yeah.
It was pirating.
and it turned out to be limited edition stuff.
Yeah.
So the value is a little different.
What balls do you have to say, hey, I saw you steal this, give it back, and they'll be like, nah.
This is them bringing another celebrity's name into
Correct.
a story that shouldn't have anything to do with
TMZ
this
does that.
I
story.
mean, that's TMZ for you.
As for Rice, his season is potentially over due to an ACL ailment.
It actually
Potentially,
It is,
it's
right.
done.
100% over.
Previously reported he was arrested for his highly publicized high-speed car accident and was also accused of assaulting a photographer causing a jaw injury. Seems like a nice family.
This is not the year of Rice.
No. But seriously, like, I don't know. People continue to amaze me. Like, we saw you take it. Just give it back. No. It's like, what do you think is like...
Yeah. The entitlement is wild.
Well, it's mine. I want it.
Just
What movie was that? Oh, that was Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, yeah. But what if I want it more? It's still theft. No, you don't understand. I want it more than he does.
Can I kill him for it? No. That's murder.
That's worse.
So, yeah, great people around. Got some box office news? Domestic reports?
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
All right. They've been calling this performance a terrible, awful bomb, but it was number one at the box office
It was.
this week. Joker Folie à Deux made $40 million. Bombed at $40 million in its opening weekend. The only reason it's considered a bomb is because the budget was $190 million.
Phoenix got $20 million, and Todd Phillips, the director, got $15 million. Lady Gaga got $12. So that's some of the budget right there.
I didn't know this. Did you guys know it's a musical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You should put that on the critical your review.
It's a musical?
I had no idea.
When did that happen?
Well, there was an article about this, why did it not do well, all this. So basically, Todd Phillips was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. Joker was fine. That's all I wanted. Mm-hmm. And basically, as Krusty the Clown would say, they pulled up a dump truck of money to him and said, fucking do this. Phoenix was like, fine, whatever. And they thought they had
I was under the impression, the idea anyway behind it was Phoenix's idea.
Phoenix came up with a lot of it, I think. But originally they were going to do it as a Broadway show. And then it kind of changed to the movie when Warner Brothers kept saying, hey, make this movie. Todd Phillips actually was, they said, in a remote cabin all weekend this weekend because he didn't want to talk about it. And then I guess the reviews, the early reviews, were not great. So they stopped they stopped having any of the actors or actresses go on to shows. So
they should have Joaquin Phoenix go on as whatever that character he was.
Arthur Fleck?
No. As the one with the long hair and the beard.
the country singer guy.
Yeah,
Hey, it's
when he was
9:29.
becoming a country singer or whatnot.
Yeah.
Was that
Walk
Letterman?
the Line?
Was Letterman still on the air when he did that?
Yeah, he was.
He went on 4 or 5 different. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he was just going on, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, did Joaquin Phoenix go crazy?" And then it turned out he was just doing his character or whatever in his publicity for his new film.
They should have had that character do the entire publicity for this.
It's 33% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, they said it could be, it could really do worse than Morbius. They said right now. So yeah,
I'm excited to see it. I don't care. I think it looks good.
I mean,
as
it's
what-
actually something I want to see.
As what the guy who did the movie that made no money last week, Megalopolis.
yeah,
Yeah.
Francis Ford Coppola. He came out and said Todd Phillips is ahead of his time in making these movies. He's ahead. He's a way ahead of anybody else in thinking. He says he has been including The Hangover.
Yeah,
He said since then everything he's way out in front of the audience,
Yeah.
I might agree with that.
and he loved it.
So what you're saying is Coppola's saying that this movie in the future will be considered much better than it is now.
Probably on rewatches, and people will probably really enjoy it. But it was so far beyond what they expected.
Well, that's the problem is how do you walk into this with certain expectations based off of the first movie?
yeah.
I mean, they're not going to rehash the first movie. And the first movie took your expectations away from what Joker has ever been portrayed for before.
And so he did it again, and I think it's hilarious that people are pissed off about it.
Yeah. Weird. People on the internet upset.
The Joaquin Phoenix with the long hair, The Master. Was that it?
No.
Or you were never really here?
Yes.
That's the one.
That was it.
that's
You were
it.
never
Okay.
really here.
I knew it was one of the two.
Yeah.
So.
That was when he kind of disappeared from acting and
Yeah.
just kind of popped back up as this very bushy beard that
Yep.
yeah.
It was all the long con.
Yeah. Hey.
And it was awesome.
Oh, no.
I will say that I listened to Lady Gaga's album over the weekend.
Based off from the movie?
Yeah. So I'm actually kind of more interested to see the film now after just listening to the album. To see
Oh man, we got some really talented people singing songs.
God, this is dumb.
What else we got here, Jeff?
Coming in at number 2, The Wild Robot made another $19 million, a total of $64 million on a $75 million budget.
Go see this.
Did your family put any more money into it?
No.
So just the first $24 million?
$24 million.
Okay.
Go see it. Really well done. Really enjoyed it.
Is it? You think I should put it on my list ahead of Joker?
I never saw the first Joker.
Oh,
I
you
can't-
never saw it? Okay.
So shut it.
He wanted to see it.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Actually, I really didn't.
you should.
I know.
Jinx.
You owe me a Coke.
It's one of those things that, like,
You should.
growing up with the comic books now, I'm just like, I don't need to know his backstory. And I know that's different, like a different universe and all that stuff. I'm not opposed to it. It doesn't really intrigue me at all. I heard great things about it, but
Well,
It should.
It's not DC canon, so don't like.
Correct.
Because there's a story here, that doesn't mean it's affects or has anything to do with any property you've seen put out by DC.
I mean, I hate it.
And that's kind of the point.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's like an
he actually
outsource.
says it. Yeah, this is completely different. This isn't your Batman's Joker.
And I had those issues too, though. Even in the comic books, when they tried to decipher the origin of Joker, and it was there's technically 3 Jokers in the Batman time for a line, and I was like, and I'm like, I don't care
because they kept coming up with different
Version.
with different backgrounds, and then they finally just said they're all true.
Yeah,
There's multiple Jokers.
like
I think they should put out 47 of them. You don't know what's true, but they keep on putting out these.
Well, that was what was great
Variant.
about the Heath Ledger and
Yeah,
his performance was like every time he told his story, it was a different story.
that was awesome.
They should
Yeah.
do it again because that's kind of the point of the character.
Of the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best is when he burns all the money.
But the Joker in Gotham wasn't good.
Oh yeah.
Going back to Gotham,
Don't ruin it for me.
He ended up playing.
I think they'll ruin it for you.
Oh, okay.
he plays the main
Penguin
character.
was great.
Yeah.
He plays the main character in the video game Star Wars Survivor or Jedi Survivor. He plays the motion capture of it.
Because I'm a survivor, you're a survivor, we're all survivors.
But he's singing with Destiny's.
Child.
What else we got?
I think that's how the song goes, isn't it?
It's Survivor, 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 Survivor. That's the lyric.
You know, that's kind of similar to the one that goes, Bills, Bills, Bills. Bills, Bills,
Hey
Bills.
Jim,
What about baby, baby,
Song-
baby,
songs,
oh,
you
baby,
just can't do the
baby,
title.
baby, yeah.
you gotta
That's
be like me. You
close.
gotta know the whole thing first. Okay, come on.
No, those were the lyrics to the song.
I don't believe you.
Says the guy who doesn't know lyrics to any song.
Yeah, all the songs.
Coming in at number 3, Beetlejuice made another $10.5 million, a total of $265.5 million on a $100 million budget.
This might be a hit.
It might be good for the box office.
I like to see how much it does next week since it's on rental now.
And
On demand.
I'm curious, is Beetlejuice something that stretches around the world, or is it more of U.S./English speaking
Let me look that
countries?
up for you, Jeff.
You got
Thank
it.
you.
I got it.
Because this is one that I'm like, I don't know if this foreign language markets, if Beetlejuice.
Oh,
It would be huge if
Translates.
Alec Baldwin was in it.
Oh, yeah. And Gina Davis.
No, just Alec Baldwin.
Okay. Well, while Brian looks that up, I will go on to number 4. Transformers 1 made another $5.4 million, a total of $47 million on a $70 million budget.
nope.
Worldwide gross for Beetlejuice is $403 million.
Okay.
Pretty good.
So
40.
What did Transformers 1 get worldwide?
Let me look that up for you.
And as he's looking that up, we'll go to number 5, Speak No Evil, another $3 million. Total of $32.5 million on a budget of $15 million.
Horror films just put out.
Oh, yeah. Horror films are box office gold.
Yeah, right now.
Because
Yeah,
it doesn't
you can-
cost a lot to make.
Yeah, you can put out a horror film for less than $20 million, and it'll make that back in.
Which
2,
we're going to
3
find
weeks.
out in upcoming movies.
Especially if you get a like one star in it, like one celebrity.
Yeah. Yeah, but hopefully Celebrity's a little better than Clint Howard, because I don't think
He carried
House of the Dead really got its money back.
Why do you want to live forever?
The worldwide gross for Transformers 1 is $97 million.
Made its money.
Yeah.
Made its money. Hopefully for them, they get something in streaming and video. Right?
I would watch it on streaming. What we got upcoming, Ryan? Jim.
Jim.
Whatever
His name is Jim.
Jim.
Upcoming, we have Bad Genius.
Is this a sequel to Bad Santa?
No.
Baby Geniuses?
Nope.
Oh.
Baby Boss.
Or Real Genius. No.
Boss Baby.
A bad group of seniors of an entrepreneurial high school team up to take down a rigged college admissions system.
That sounds fun.
When he said seniors, I thought he meant like elderly people. I'm like,
It's the Golden Girls.
in high school?
It has friend of the podcast, Benedict Wong, Taylor Hickson, Sarah Jane Raymond, Jabari Banks, just a bunch of young people. Yes.
Benedict Wong?
Benedict Wong and a bunch of young people.
Should just put that on the poster.
Never sounded so old.
Well, they're all high school kids going into college.
Yeah.
So.
It's not Riverdale, 30-year-olds playing high school.
Yeah, hopefully they at least got,
and they got
age-appropriate people.
And they got Luke Perry somehow.
This guy's dead. This guy
well, cross him off.
Next, we have Bonus Track. Yeah. Charming teen and aspiring musician teams up with the son of a rock star to try and win the school talent show.
A lot of teen school show movies.
Joe Anders, Samuel Paul Small, Susan.
Lots of young people.
Yes.
Well, I thought you were going to say Joe Anderson. I thought, oh, he's finally doing something else. But I guess not.
Nobody else I really recognize. No Joe Hendry for you there, Jason.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
It's like somebody turned his...
It's like, why my mic died?
Oh, you know why the mic died.
Next, we have The
like a really
Silent
good
Hour.
Well,
The Silent Hour. A detective with hearing loss and a deaf witness to a murder must lean on each other to outsmart killers they can't hear coming when cornered in an abandoned apartment block.
What?
Huh?
He said can't hear, so I made the joke. There.
Get out.
That actually kind of does sound interesting, though. Who's in it?
There we go.
And I don't really have a cast on this. So
No People Star.
next we have Saturday Night.
Ooh, looking forward to this one.
At
Actually seen
11
this
at 11:30 on October 11th, 1975, a ferocious troupe of young comedians and writers changed television forever. Find out what happened behind the scenes in the 90 minutes leading up to the first broadcast of Saturday Night Live.
Wife and I are going out to see this weekend.
Bring the kids, too.
Sure.
I'm sure it's family friendly.
Yeah.
It looks funny.
No,
Looks
it looks
good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
And oh shit! I saw the one guy was playing like two different roles, like Jim Henson and somebody else, and I can't remember who. Which looked kind of fun.
Let's see. Well, Lamorne Morris is playing Garrett Morris.
Oh, no relation.
I'm trying to see who's playing two characters. I don't see it in here.
Okay, let's see who's playing Jim Henson. He's playing somebody else too.
I didn't see Jim Henson on there. Then next we have...
I think he was also one of the writers of the movie.
Most likely. Terrifier 3. Art the Clown is set to unleash chaos on the unsuspecting residents of Miles County as they peacefully drift off to sleep on Christmas Eve.
Made for $9 million, and they're expecting at least $10 million in its opening weekend. Whether you like these shows or not, you got to give the guy credit. Big Hollywood Studios came to him after the second one that he made a shit ton of money on, and basically they said, we want you to make, we'll pay you lots of money for this. And he basically is like, no, because you're not going to let me make my movie, which I have for the last two movies, and then the prequel he was in. So he's like, no, you're not going to do it. And basically he said when he was talking to some of the people about like the opening scene, and they're like, I don't know if we can like greenlight that. He's like, this is why you're not buying it. Like, this is why you're not funding it. Mm-hmm. So he funded it on his own, and good for him. I think the first movie cost $40,000 to make. And he made like $1.2 million, and then he funded that to do the second one, and that made a shit ton of money. and then this movie will make a pretty good amount too.
Damien Theone.
Yes. I've seen clips of the Terrifier 1, 2. I've seen parts of it. I love horror movies. It's a little bit more extreme than I'm comfortable with. Like, I don't mind it. I'm glad that he makes it. You know, if there's an audience, go for it. I'm not, if I'm offended by it, what do I do?
You go to the internet.
See it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, you go to the internet and complain.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm doing it wrong because I don't want to watch this movie, so I should make sure no one else
That's
wants
correct.
to watch
That's
this
correct.
movie.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm not against it. I'm just happy. If people want to see it, go for it. But yeah, I've read the synopsis and like some of the spoilers on this one, and I'm like, "Oh, Nelly, that's pretty severe." So yeah, and I
Is
think
Brad going to be reviewing this on 2B Tuesdays?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is. He's a fan of it. And I will say, Art the Clown is terrifying. Like, he made a great, scary monster. So there you go.
Okay, next we have Piece by Piece, a vibrant journey through the life of Pharrell Williams, told through the lens of Lego animation.
That seems interesting, honestly.
He didn't want to do a regular autobiography, so he wanted to do it as a Lego.
And his Lego character doesn't age.
Well, he doesn't age either. But I'm not necessarily a big fan of Pharrell. I mean, Happy is an annoying song.
'Cause I'm happy.
But I like him, and the fact that he found a different way to tell his story that's brilliant.
This probably has the biggest stars of the week. Pharrell Williams starred himself, Morgan Neville, Kendrick Lamar, Gwen Stefani, Timbaland, Snoop Dogg, Justin Timberlake, It's Gift, Jay-Z, Nor, Daft Punk, Busta Rhymes, Pusha T.
P. Diddy.
And I will say Pharrell was a good coach on The Voice.
Yes.
He seems like a nice guy.
He does. That song just annoyed me.
I think it's kind of funny that he's doing a different take on it. Good for him.
Oh, it's great. I hadn't even heard this until right this second, and I'm actually kind of want to see that movie.
I saw a trailer for it before The Wild Robot. Anything else, Jim?
Oh, yeah, we got a few more.
Okay.
This one is going to make money. My Hero Academia, You're Next.
Probably number 4 or 5 at the box office this week.
Diko, Bakugu, Todoraki, and the rest of UA High Class 1A must face off against Dark Might and the obscure crime organization under his control, the Galini family.
I have no idea what you just said there.
I don't know what I said there.
Lots of young people.
From what I know of My Hero Academia, it sounds like something I should like. Unfortunately, I just don't get
Anime
all that much.
I imagine all the anime like One Piece and all those things. I imagine I would get into it, but I don't want to get stuck watching 1,000 episodes now.
Correct.
Well, would you watch the new take of One Piece or something? Like, didn't they make live action?
They made live action. I might watch that. Yeah.
I interviewed those guys that were in the anime. Let's not bring that up. They did not like that show. Yeah.
We have Curious Caterer, Forbidden Fruit.
Ooh.
A caterer's date turns awry when the singer at the event she's catering gets electrocuted, making it a crime scene she has to help investigate. This is kind of weird.
You're a crime scene I have to investigate.
Your mom's a crime scene you have to investigate.
Hey!
What does that even mean?
Quit making fun of Jim's mom.
I'm sorry.
Brian must hate my mom. Damn.
He hates these cans.
Hates these cans.
Your head's a thick candy shell.
Your mom's a thick candy shell.
Next, we have 10 Lives. A pampered cat takes for granted the lucky hand he has been dealt after he is rescued and loved by Rose, a kind-hearted and passionate student. When he loses his 9th life, fate steps in to set him on a transformative journey.
To Kitty City.
He had another token to put in the machine. So.
Boop.
a free life.
It
wish I was
is an
big.
animated film, so
I wish I was big.
I think it's kind of fun. A cat with one more life than they normally have. Mm-hmm. It's amusing.
I just adopted a new cat.
Did you?
Yeah.
How is it?
He's cool.
What's
is
the cat's name?
he allowed inside or is he the outside
Nah,
cat?
he's going to be an outside cat.
Okay.
What's his name?
His name is Apollo.
Oh, okay.
So he fights Rocky,
He would if they ever cross each other.
or would he end up training him?
I'm at the eventually that's my goal.
It's a cat that trains a dog. Coming to Fox next season.
Your mom's a cat that trains a dog.
What's that mean?
Yeah, no, our people are super awesome. Neighbors across the street moved out and just left him.
Oh, well, that's a sucky way or reason to get a new cat.
Yeah, we kind of seen him around the neighborhood after they left, a little bit, but now he just lives on our on our porch, and I got a little house out on the porch for him and taking care of him.
But he was their cat, not just
He was
hung out at their house.
No, I mean he was an outdoor cat for them, but they took care of him. He was always on their porch, and always they were always I think it was maybe a little less than a month after they moved out. They came back to see him.
Oh, I guess they're afraid of taking him with them because that's not his neighborhood. Because they move doesn't mean he has to move.
Yeah. So anyway, we've officially taken over care for him. Yeah.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah. He's a good little dude.
Your mom's a good little dude.
I don't think that one worked.
He's gonna bite.
And now we have The Apprentice.
Well, I'm gonna keep this.
Oh, down the hall.
The story
You're
of
fired.
how a young Donald Trump started his real estate business in the 1970s and 80s New York with the helping hand of infamous lawyer Roy Cohn.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were kidding.
No, it's a real movie.
Sebastian Stan.
Great.
Yeah, Sebastian
Okay.
Stan.
I know how he got his business started in the
Stop
70s.
it, down the hall.
His
Okay, move
dad
on.
gave him lots of money.
Okay, down the hall.
Only $400 million, Jim.
So you got Sebastian Stan and Jeremy Strong, Maria
Jeremy Strong.
Bakalova, Martin Donovan, Catherine McNally. Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
That is it. I saved the best for last for you, Jason.
Well, that's fine. I'll watch anything.
So what are we going to try here? We're going to try one of these Meltimore.
Yeah, Ray had one.
I ate mine.
I ate mine too. I'm trying it again just to make sure it was.
So
it's
what?
still
Did you,
good.
no one said what they thought of it.
It's amazing.
I think I would like to try it warmed up.
Well, let's
No, do not stick it down your pants to warm it up.
It's gooey then.
Oh, we can hear you eating it, Jim.
Jim, take the plastic wrapping off first.
Why?
It's harder to get to that way.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Give me some top 5 music here, Jeff.
Your mom's top 5 music.
Boy, oh boy, weren't they great. That's the Lobotomized Monkey, and now, the top 5.
Top 5 this week. This is from you, Brian.
I did suggest it.
Top 5 favorite TV theme songs from the 2000s. So we did that before, but not the 2000s. We did all time.
Yeah, we've done of all time, and this is good because we got a new time frame, and I think all the ones I had previous were probably all before the 2000s anyway. So this
Jeff,
is great.
go ahead. You go first.
Okay, I hope this is not meant to screw other people's lists up.
Mm-hmm.
This is an honest ranking that I have here, but I'm putting at number 5 on my list the theme to Scrubs. And I know some of you people are big Scrubs fans, and
That's Jim's number 1.
No.
I hope you like the theme song because
The theme song is good.
it's what if I sing along with it every single time I watch the show, it's a good theme song.
Brian, number 5.
Number 5 for me, I'm going to start off with Rescue Me.
Oh, that is a good one. Nice job.
I'm not remembering this.
I forgot about that one.
The song is, I want to say, Come On by the Von Bondies.
Yeah.
Very good. Nice one. Yeah. Good, Jim.
My number 5, I think it has to go with the entry, the start of the show, with the entire dance. Peacemaker.
My number 3 on the list.
Put it on the board.
Put it on
the
It's
board.
right behind you, Brian.
board.
Brian's right behind you.
I know it's not there anymore.
Good one. Just because John Cena dances.
Oh, and
The entire cast dances.
I think it's better Robert Patrick.
Yes. My number 5, where is it? Westworld, the HBO movie. Or is
that's a
it,
good
sorry,
one.
TV series.
Yeah. Very
Very
good one. Very, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't sing along, though, because there's no words.
You just feel like there's going to be some shit going down with that song going on. Number 4, I Hobied it. It's Gravity Falls and Bluey on the Disney Network. So,
I did not have those on my list.
really?
I saw Gravity Falls pop up on lists
Yeah,
when
I
you were
love it.
looking for that.
I
I didn't see anybody who could suggest Bluey, though.
love Bluey.
They got a good theme.
I will say I stole that one. I had Gravity Falls on there, and then I added Bluey once I saw Jacoba. He had Bluey on his list. I was like, "You're right." I had to add that. So,
You stole it from his.
yep. He's a celeb. I can steal.
Very original of you.
Call me Mrs. Rice. You're up.
Mrs. Rice is your mom.
I'm going to Hobie this. It's two shows that it's really kind of similar to Westworld. You just hear the music and you know what you're getting. Mm-hmm. And that is Game of Thrones
Yep.
and Friday Night Lights.
Oh, okay.
That's an honorable mention for me, Frank.
You son of a bitch.
Put it on the board. That's his number 1.
Nope.
Number 2?
I don't have numbers on my list.
He waits until...
Yes, I know he does.
We probably knocked 2 off his potential list already. But
Sure did.
I was thought you were going to say Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon.
No. Game of Thrones is better.
Okay.
And the Friday Night Lights is... You hear that, you know exactly what's coming on.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't watched it, so I don't know the theme. But
Wait, you haven't watched Friday Night
I
Lights?
haven't watched Friday Night Lights.
Very well done.
I didn't like the movie. So
I got these guys
You
hooked on
would,
it.
it's not anything like the movie.
But
Way different.
I will say, Game of Thrones. Listen to the theme song every episode. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it's necessarily because you can skip ahead. But why the hell would you skip ahead? Because you're learning plot points by watching the opening because
Yes.
it changed every week.
Yeah, the opening changed every week, which is fantastic.
Number 4, Brian?
Number 4 for me, I'm going to go with Mike and Molly.
Okay.
Theme song. For
Oh,
Mike and
yeah,
Molly.
okay.
It's done by Keb Mo. He's like a blues artist. It's not very long or anything. It's just catchy.
In
And
the first time in my life.
I see love. Yeah. Just simple, but it's
Effective.
It's good. Yep.
Number 4?
Number 4 for me, I've got the Ted Lasso theme song.
That's a good one.
Because heaven knows I've tried.
Little Marcus Mumford.
Little
Yes.
Marcus Mumford. Let Marcus Mumford write it.
Number 3?
Number 3 for me is one of my favorite shows of the past 24 years, Community. The song, At Least It Was Here. Nice, peppy song about depressing issues.
Number 3, Brian?
Number 3 for me, The Sopranos.
Ooh. That's iconic.
Very good.
Number 3?
I have to Hobie this because it's one show, but they have 4 different songs per season. Too bad Blake's not here to sing for us. I'm going to go True Detective.
Is that what it is?
No, it was the Billie Eilish.
Sounds like bees.
But season 1 was, I think, the best of the 4, and I think 4 might be the second best, the Billie Eilish song.
That was your number 3?
That's my number 3.
Number 3 for me was Peacemaker. Number 2 for me, I'm not a fan of the show, but the song is tremendous. Just the way they did it. Big Bang Theory. They go through the whole...
Yeah, it's a good fun song.
Yeah. Number 2?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the show. You made me watch and enjoy
Yes.
the show, which I did not want to watch. And then you got me into it, and then you said, it's a dumb show, I don't watch it.
Too much Sheldon. Number 2?
They got a lot less Sheldon as it went on.
No, did it?
Well,
Then he got his own show as a kid.
yeah. The other characters got more screen time. They
And
got-
now young Sheldon got a spinoff. His brother.
Yeah. Sheldon probably won't be in this one much.
No.
It'll just be Georgie and Mandy.
Who played Sheldon? The adult Sheldon.
Jim Parsons?
Yeah, he's doing the narration on the new spinoff. Number 2?
Number 2, I really love, again, this show's on almost all my list when we do anything. But if they had like guest stars on the show, they would do different versions of the theme song. Sometimes it's in Spanish. Sometimes they had Boys to Men do it. Sometimes they had
Kurt Smith? Did Kurt Smith do it?
do it. It'd be Psych.
I knew that was going to be on your list.
Yeah.
One of my brothers, not Doug, did ask me, can you get some Psych guys to the expo? I said Jim would be in heaven.
Oh, yes, I would getting
You would get that panel.
James Roday and or James Rodriguez.
Is it Roday Rodriguez? Or did he cut Roday completely out?
I don't know if he cut Roday completely out. And then Dule Hill. Hell, even Corbin Burnson.
I was going to say Corbin Burnson.
I believe he'll be at GalaxyCon.
We don't talk about that yet.
They had, I know one of them had Timothy Elmanson, they had Maggie Lawson, Corbin Burnson, and Kirsten Nelson.
It's GalaxyCon.
Or they, I mean, they were on one last year too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're all on the list for that one.
He's also in an LA Law revival, too.
But it's not it's not Dule Hill or
No. It's
Yeah.
Omenson, Nielsen, Lawson, and Corbin.
yeah.
Sounds like a law firm.
Very much
Nielsen's
so.
from Louisville. She's relatively local.
Yeah.
Number 2, Brian?
Number 2 for me.
I had more psych talk, man.
Sorry.
Number 2 for me, I am going to go with. Let's go with Dexter.
Okay.
I like that entry. That's good. Not really a song, but it's a theme.
It's a song, just
It's a
not
song, that
singing
no
one.
lyrics.
Number 2, Jeff?
Number 2 for me, this is the song that I said I would choose as my walk-up music if, you go up to the plate to bat in baseball. The theme to Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh.
You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me.
The gritty
now.
reboot.
Life.
And, yeah, when Jim said gritty reboot, I'm like, we're going to talk about that in a little bit.
Life is unfair.
Number 1, Brian?
What about number 1 for me?
Jeff, number 1?
Okay. Number 1 for me is What We Do in the Shadows.
I completely forgot about that
That was
one.
the first one I thought of. Well, second, I thought of the Malcolm
it.
in the Middle because, But What We Do in the Shadows, I just like, I sing.
I listen to that
I
every
sing
night.
along with that one every time. Sometimes I'll rewind and watch the beginning again just to sing along.
I do that with the Peacemaker.
Bat.
And I did it along with my number 1 too.
Brian, number 1?
My number 1, I hobied it. It was Scrubs and Justified. Justified is probably in my opinion, one of the best theme songs for a TV show.
Jim?
It's good. This one was really memorable. The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Well, I think I only watched like one episode of that.
They pretty much did like the video clip of The Witness.
Oh, that's right. They took the speaking words and made it into a song.
Yes.
My number 1 is, let's see here, The Office. Love The Office. So yeah. And
I had a hard time singing along with it though.
Let's see here. Sorry, just trying to get. We had one response to this.
Yeah, I didn't see any on Facebook.
Yeah, Jacobo at Tweets by Jacobo had Community,
Oh, Jacobo's up there. Great.
The Office / Parks and Rec, Scrubs, The Wire, and the Sopranos. He hobied it.
It'll be that.
And House. Honorable mentions: Bluey, Kim Possible, and Family Guy. Family Guy's a good one too.
Family Guy.
I saw Kim Possible on a bunch of lists. I haven't heard
Yeah.
it, but apparently it's a good one.
I saw Phineas and Ferb on a bunch of lists, and I'm like, oh, I know Bowling for Soup does it. I'm going to listen to it. And I listened to it, and it was just okay.
You're like, yeah. No.
I was like, I thought it was going to be better. I really did.
They should have gotten Phineas to write it instead.
They should have.
Yeah.
Billy, calm down.
My honorable mention was The New Girl.
I had New Girl on my honorable mentions also.
It's Jess.
Who's that girl? Who's that girl?
I had Brooklyn
It's Jess.
Nine-Nine.
I had, Game of Thrones, as Jim mentioned earlier. I had New Girl. Smallville, Somebody Save Me.
Yep.
Welcome to Wrexham.
Oh, that is a good one.
That one.
Damn it.
Honorable mention here for WandaVision.
Yeah, because they changed it up each time based on the sitcom.
Based on what they were, parodying or whatnot, homaging, and because it's post 2000, and this show changed theme songs every season. Apparently, I've got the 32nd season theme song of Gummy Bears.
Gummy Bears, where do you go? Hey,
No.
I don't know.
That's the 4th season. That's
Sorry.
back in the 80s.
What's the 32nd season? Help me refresh my mind.
It's the Gummy.
Did Billie Eilish sing that?
Yes, she did.
Oh, God. I hate you guys so much.
Have you gone? Where do they come from? If I could turn back time. Cher come in here. I think that was a different season. If I could be a gummy bear.
Jeff, you just made the list when bringing this up.
That actually probably was my better impression.
No, it wasn't.
If I could turn back. No, actually, it probably is one of his better ones. That's the sad part. It's not good.
If I could walk the moon.
Okay, I was about to say at least he got the words right. And then he had to go up that up.
If I could turn back time. Jim, give me a line.
Nope.
If I could walk the moon, I'll face you.
I'll be on this battleship. Oh, wait, that's Believe. No, never mind.
That was Strong Bad, the good Teen Girl Squad you just did.
Girl Squad!
Yeah! The ugly one!
Arrows! Ow, my skin!
Oh, okay, my bad. Teen Girl Squad is on my list.
People are like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
My honorable mentions were The Wire, SpongeBob,
Oh, I forgot SpongeBob.
That's a good one.
and Friday Night Lights. Definitely wasn't on my list. Nowhere to be seen.
Bad idea of the week. Stealing number 612. Stealing people's Amazon packages, especially when there's a camera on you.
Being a porch pirate and looking right into the Ring
And
doorbell
wearing
camera.
a name tag.
And wearing your name tag while stealing.
It moved up 527.
Jeff, can I get a noun, please?
A rope.
Jason, can I get a color?
Pink.
Jim, can I get a number?
9.
9 times.
9 times.
Jeff, can I have an adjective, please?
Pleasant.
Jason, can I have a first and last name, please?
Cher Eilish. I got that song in my head now. I can't get it out.
It's not even a song. How can you have a song that doesn't exist stuck in your head?
You put it in your head.
I know.
Jim, can I have a plural noun, please?
Socks.
Jeff, can I have a type of liquid?
Rainwater.
Jason, can I have something alive?
It's alive.
Crabs.
That's alive.
Jim, can I have an article of clothing, please?
I just gave one. Damn it.
You gave multiple articles.
Yes.
Plural clothing.
Let me... An article of clothing.
Bustier.
No. It's not your turn.
Fishnet.
I will go with...
Just describe what shirt wore in the video. With all the sailors.
Earmuffs.
If I could turn back time. Teen Girl Scouts quit sad.
Oh, thank God. Jeff, give me a part of the body, plural.
It was actually 2 away, but Brian looked ahead.
Skipped ahead.
Phalanges.
Regina?
Exactly.
Phalanges.
Jason, can I have a plural noun?
Buttholes.
He ruins everything.
You and Blake are like 6 years old when it comes to Mad Libs.
Why?
Fart.
Jim, can I have an animal, please?
I will go with a honey badger.
Ooh.
Good. I was going to suggest koala, but honey badger works.
The honey badger doesn't give a fuck.
Jeff, can I have a place?
The Outback. I hit koala.
Steakhouse?
Either way, if you want the steakhouse or the Australian Outback, I don't
gotcha.
care. Whichever one fits the story better.
Jason, can I have a city?
Megapolis? Is that a city?
I have no clue. It's a
What's the new movie? Oh, okay.
Megapolis?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
okay.
Minneapolis?
No, we'll do Charming.
Charming, California.
Yep.
Gotham.
Oh, should have done Gotham.
Damn it.
Missed an opportunity.
Damn it.
Jim, can I have a verb ending in ing, please?
Missing.
Jason is missing a beat.
He's missing a brain cell. Jeff, can I have an adverb, please?
Ooh.
Pink. Ish.
Inadvertently.
You know, Jim, I like that. I'm going to steal it. Inadvertently.
Inadvertently. All right, Jason, can I have just a noun? A regular noun?
Semi-truck.
Just remind me of one of my favorite Parks and Rec lines when Amber is going through the beauty contest and I'm Amber Ludgate. I like people and places and things.
All right, so I drew the supervillain, DC supervillain Mad Libs.
The
The title of this Mad Lib is It's a Monster.
It's a monster.
What? Is it?
It's a me, a monster.
That's what I thought, yeah. So here we go. If you see a giant rope with pale pink skin rummaging through your garbage, don't panic. Just make sure to stay at least 9 feet away from him.
9 feet.
9 feet.
His name is Solomon Grundy, but years ago he was a pleasant merchant named Cher Eilish. He was murdered by a bunch of socks who tossed him in the rainwater at a place called Slaughter Swamp.
Oh, kind of makes sense.
When he awoke, he was no longer a crab. He became a monster dressed in tattered earmuffs with giant phalanges, smelling of rotten buttholes.
That actually worked.
Yeah, Jason, that one worked.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
If pushed to anger, he's liable to lash out like a caged honey badger.
Oh, that works too.
Grundy was last seen in the outback, just outside Charming, where witnesses claim he was missing behind a gas station.
So this is an Outback Steakhouse.
I don't really think he was missing if they saw him behind, but if you spot him, approach inadvertently, or he might toss a semi-truck at you.
That fit.
This actually fit.
Some of that fit.
Solomon Grundy crush car.
Or semi-truck.
Especially when you're talking about the foul-smelling asshole. A friend of mine who's a surgical, or should I say friend of ours, who's a surgical assistant, once told me the worst thing he ever smelled was dead bowel.
Yeah.
And
I can confirm that is a horrific smell.
Okay, moving on.
so the fact that Solomon Grundy's asshole stank, I
It
believe.
makes it sense.
Because he's dead, he's a zombie
Yes.
creature.
Titles for the show.
Your mom's a title for the show.
I think everybody had that one.
I have You're a Gooey Center.
I have your mom's gooey center.
Put the whole cookie in your mouth. The Left Coast. Did Brian just get here? And that's it.
I had, Skull Peeps for Christmas. If it worked for the Expos, it'll work for us. I'm sorry, I bet on Hitler.
Nope.
I have that too.
Our tired asses. God, this is dumb. Oh, you know why your mic died. Your mom's a good little dude. Or your mom's top 5 music.
Your mom's a gooey center.
And it sounds like bees.
Everyone travels with their gluten shaker. If I could walk the moon.
If I could walk the moon.
I don't think the band Walk the Moon will let us use their name, but
Man, you're a man.
You like that one?
This is Jesus' skull.
Nope.
You are going to ruin next week for me. Fuck Pete Rose. And sorry, I bet on Hitler.
the ports are open, guys. Sorry, I bet on Hitler.
That's 3 of us.
Nope.
God, this is dumb. And Your Mom is the title of the show.
You do like that one, or Man, You're a Man?
I do like Man, You're a Man, or if I'm going for a Your Mom is the title of a show would work.
One
Okay.
of those 2 is fine with me.
Change approved.
Or Your Mom's a soft gooey center.
Roger says
Your
goodbye.
mom is a smelling of rotten buttholes.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
By Bernie Moreno.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.